What's up everybody, and welcome to this Valentine's Day pickup video. For those watching it on today, happy Valentine's Day. Obviously Blue Starry Eyes isn't right next to me because she's a little preoccupied with one of the games that we have, as well as some DLC, but I'm getting to that in just a moment. As you can see, the background behind me, a little bit different. We're actually in my family's living room. Why? Because this is where most of the recent pickups have taken place. But we'll get to those in just a moment. First up, a couple of books. One of them, Samurai Champloo. A little bit of, oh, I set that one down. That didn't work out well. A little bit of an art book in here. It'd help if I actually got further in there. Scenes from the show, commentary, info on each of the characters, how the show came to be. Nice little book. Picked that up for $4.97 at Books A Million. Then we've got Gungrave, which is essentially two full art books. And there's quite a bit of stuff in there. Woo! Also a very cheap pickup, $5.97. Very thick book, and plenty of different shit from the series in there. So that wraps up our little simple pickups. Next up, let's kind of do this in order since some of the stuff is from just now. Should probably take that off. We've had an old TV out here for a while. Nothing wrong with it, just not exactly the best. No HD or anything. So my dad finally decided to upgrade and get this nice HD 3D TV. 32-inch, very fucking nice. Fits perfectly in our entertainment center. Now since he did that, we went ahead and hooked up Courtney's 360 out here. Finally with an HDMI cable, so it gets used to its fullest potential. We also have the Wii, and I'm kind of giving away some other stuff up there. So since he had this, he finally decided, you know what, fuck it, I want a Blu-ray player. What's the cheapest one? That would be a PS3. That's right, we finally have a PS3 in our house. For those wondering, my PlayStation Network ID on there is the_Reptile7. Since apparently Reptile 7 was already taken, I have no idea. I think I used to have it back when I was online with the PS2, but I haven't logged into that for years, and they probably reset it and someone else grabbed it at some point. So we got that, and that is hooked up right next to the Wii here, also with HDMI, so everything comes in picture fucking perfect. Now, since... sorry for the jarring effect with that. Make it so I can see again. So since we've gotten all that, he went ahead and picked up a little IMAX Blu-ray 3D Under the Sea with commentary by Jim Carrey. Yeah, I never do movies on here, but this is our first Blu-ray experience. Interesting, some funny moments. Would have been funnier. I know it's geared towards families, but would have been a lot better if they had options of Jim Carrey playing various characters. Think about The Mask. Yeah, The Mask, or Bruce Almighty doing commentary for Under the Sea. And trying to think of what's next. Well, since we got the PS3, obviously it's not mine because I said a long time ago I wasn't going to buy one. But I did say if there's ever one that just shows up in the house or I win one or whatever, I will gladly play it. So I went ahead and picked up the Uncharted double pack, 1 and 2 Among Thieves. Honestly, can't pass that up. And probably the only games that we're going to have for a while. Until I beat these, at least, then I'll pick up Uncharted 3 and a couple other PS3 exclusives. Honestly, that's all I plan on ever doing with this, is just the exclusives. Like Twisted Metal or Resistance. Stuff I'm not going to be able to get on the 360. Now, coming back to our other collection of stuff, I finally, well, Courtney and I decided to go halvesies and pick up Saints Row the Third, finally. We've been playing 1 and 2 back and forth, so finally had to pick up this little one, which she is currently in the room playing online with some of our friends from TDBH, the Dark Brotherhood, and I'm back. As for Valentine's Day goes, she got me some chocolates and some little things. I got her a couple of stuffed animals. But when she woke up this morning, I also had this little bouquet. Ooh, flowers. They're fake. I'm not gonna get stuff that's gonna fucking die. What's the point of that? And, in the little vase, 1,600 Microsoft points. So she is enjoying some DLC right now for Saints Row, and she has plenty left over for, I don't know, whatever else. Probably the rest of the Mass Effect 2 DLC, so we can wrap that up before the third game comes out. But that, for now, that about does it. Supposedly she's going to get me a little something when we go to either Games Galore or the flea market this weekend. I guess she feels that she owes me a retro game, which I am not going to turn away. But for now, that is all in our newest possession. So, hope everybody continues enjoying the rest of their Valentine's Day, and we will see you in a future video. Later, everybody. I know I said that was the end of the video, but since nobody's ever really seen our living room here, it's got a few interesting things, so I thought I'd go ahead and just take the camera around and show it off a little bit. Alright. Ooh. Let's get this set up a little bit. So obviously we have new TV. My mom loves Pekingese, and we actually have one that's around the house somewhere. Oh, there she is sleeping. Getting old and sleepy. Got both of our controllers, 360 and PS3 there. New TV. Our lovely sound system with wireless transmitter to the speakers behind me, along with two nice sized speakers and a subwoofer with a, is that ceramic or stone? Whatever, it's a ferret statue, because we have 3 ferrets, and before these 3 we had 3 others. There's a lovely picture of one of our past ferrets, Bandit. We have the Rush bobbleheads from back in the day. Getty, Alex Neil, obviously we know who I'm named after. Crappy DVD recorder that looks horrible on this TV, which is why we have a Blu-ray player now. Old VCR, because yes, we have plenty of VHS tapes still. Cable box, multiple DVD player plus CD player. Some of the crap up top, little gargoyles with a holographic eye. Old picture of my dad and I, some discs, graduation pictures, a little guy we like to call Gorch, and some of the extra shit, little candle holder Reaper, Skull, Wii Sports up here, I guess my parents played that this weekend, a guitar lighter with actual strings on it. Betty Boop in the back there. I know it's kind of dark, but black cat in the back. Chameleon. Lots of dragons on glass. What I have here. Ooh, little wizard, another Pekingese in the back. More stuff. And various artwork all throughout. Photo I took, picture of my mother, who's actually rolling up now. Salvador Dali. various artwork and pictures, the two giant speakers, some Valentine's Day stuff, and that concludes it. Hope everybody enjoyed, and we will see you in a future video.